Alright, welcome back. I know it's been a while, but we are back, and we are going to gonna play this. See, we left off at the flooded woods. So yeah, I gotta go look for some tad tones or something. Oh yeah, we got it. Okay. So yeah, what we're gonna do is do this quest. Can't hear me? What do you mean can't hear me? Oh, I think I know why. Okay, this should be better. This should be much better. I might turn it up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I think that should be good, right? Okay. To be honest, from what I've heard, what's sold as Chinese food in American restaurants isn't even actually Chinese cuisine. It's just what people think. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not actually Chinese food. It's just what Americans think Chinese food is. Play horse game? No. Gumi is holding my family hostage. I think it's time to do something about Gumi, guys. I think it's time. Bernie, you devil woman. Well, I mean, you just answered your question. Wrestling, not Chinese. Where is the... I know there's a lily pad somewhere that you need to jump on. I just can't remember where it is. Well, never mind. I guess I'm not falling on that. Because that lily pad's pretty annoying. But I'm not going to bother with it for now. Yeah, people make a big deal about this quest, and it's a little annoying, but like... I never really understood why people hate this so much. It's not that bad. It doesn't take that long. I'm gonna say something bold and controversial. Casper will be good. I mean, hey, in that mod he is. In No Monastery mod, he is great. At least in Blue Lines he is. I mean, vanilla. I don't know about that. Bro, go away. You're fat. Which means you should leave me alone. To be honest though, from what I've heard from actual Chinese people, they've been like, Chinese food is just anything. Like, they just eat anything. Ah, dang, that really drains out my... Okay, I need to get out of here, or at least find a bubble. Oh, okay. I wish the controls weren't so janky here. I need to find some bubbles. Oh, there's some over there. If my controls were a little bit better, this would be a little easier. Because he's swimming in a zigzag when I'm trying to make him swim straight. Because unfortunately, it's really hard to reorient yourself underwater. So this part's going to be very irritating. He's literally going the opposite direction of where I'm pointing him to. That's really helpful. Lame? What's lame? What is lame? Ah. Ugh. Why do they put all these dumb mines right here? What a great place to put them. Do anything straight, challenge impossible. He's not gay. Probably the straightest link in existence. Zero IQ logic, yet he spells with zero IQ. Ah! Do I have to drain this dumb mine out of the way? I guess so. It takes out so much air. I don't understand why. This is so slow. All because this guy can't swim straight. If he swims straight, this would not be a problem. You know, I'm gonna go reorient myself because this is too much of a headache. I wish there was a way to reorient yourself underwater. That'd be very nice. No, that's not it. Yeah, it's way off course. Tracks never deviate from the specified path. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you did there. I'm eating. Cut me some slack on the typos. No, that is not an excuse, sir. That is not an excuse. Just because you're eating does not excuse you. I eat and type all the time, and you never see me make a bajillion typos. Are you kidding me? Do they respawn or something? Like, why are there so many of them there? Move, 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 move. Skill issue? Yeah. Just eat and type. Now this is just funny. Watching this in chat is just funny, I'm not gonna lie. Well, at what cost? I mean, I managed to get this, but nearly die in the process. Well, okay, not die, because he doesn't instantly die when he runs out of air, but still, it's not a good thing. And I can't heal underwater, so, again, we don't really want to play around with that. Oh, there's a green one over there. I mistook that for a tad tone. What are you doing? Hey, get back here. Where's he going? I don't even see it anymore. It's It's right over there, but for some reason I keep missing it. Can we not put these dumb things in all these mines? So I don't have to constantly swim through a minefield, like a freaking minefield? To be fair, Gerudo King would fit in with pretty much anywhere in East Asia that's not North Korea or China, because East Asians are the biggest enemies of East Asians, and they trust them the least out of anyone. They trust themselves the least. Alright, what we got here? There's something here. Where's the other one? Where was the other one? Where? Oh, there it is. There we go. Nice. Oh, of course. We got the bad hairdo sharks. Well, I mean, it's not really their hair, but they look like they got bad hair. What do we got here? Alright, he's getting disoriented again. I don't like this. May need to reposition him. Yeah, he's just swimming to walls and stuff. What do we got here? Oh, this is gonna be really hard to do without the right directioning. Yeah, he's just not gonna swim in a straight line. Okay, let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out. Let's just get out. If we can get up, that'd be great. Okay. Yeah, I will say this area is usually not that bad, but whenever you have really janky angling, yeah, it's definitely worse. Bro, you look retarded. Please die. Okay. Alright. Back into the water we go. He's still not moving in a straight line. I don't like this. I mean, he's definitely moving in a better line. What the? He can't go that deep. It's just American? Yeah, it is. Because you probably don't have anything like that. Let's not get caught by that guy. Oh, nice. I got two of them. Did they not give me... I mean, they give me a little bit of oxygen, but not enough. Get... Idiot. Ugh, this is gonna be really... This one sucks. This little patch is very rough. This is extremely rough. Because there's no oxygen between them. You kind of just get to hit all of them without making any mistakes. And I hate that. Because my controls are not that good. Well, for one, ignore the bubbles. The purple ones. Those are definitely not good. Ah! Where's the last one? Okay, there it is. Oh my god, they're ridiculous. I hate that little line. That's really cruel. Well, at least we did it. That's probably the worst one in this entire segment. It's just too long of a line. Bruh. He wants to hit the cliff, idiot. What? Oh. That sucks. Okay, let's go back. Let's see. Get the bubble. These controls suck. These controls really suck. They're really, really, really bad. I've never had that much difficulty navigating this area, but when the thing's constantly getting off course, it's really hard to work with. Go away, dumb bloated chicken thing or whatever you are. I don't even know what these things are. Move, move, move. No! Stop hitting the wall! Ah, jeez. We're like halfway done, lovely. Although I think we've gotten some of the worst offenders out of the way now. He just won't swim the way I want him to. It's getting really irritating. Jeez. Where are we going? Get away from that. That guy's really bad news. Swim in a better line. Actually, this guy cannot swim in a line at all. See, I'm pointing my thing in one way and he's just going the other way. This part's supposed to be easy. It is easy, except whenever your controller just does not work properly at all. I am pointing in a line. He's swimming off to the side. You can see he's swimming like in a circle almost. But I'm pointing in a line, so I don't know why he's like this. Go! Oh God! No! Not that! Anything but that, please. Oh my God! Stop it! Stop! Stop! Oh God! Leave me alone! Stop! You dumb bloated fish! Yeah, when your controls actually don't misalign themselves every 5 seconds, it's not that hard. When they do, however, misalign themselves all the time, it's miserable. It is absolutely awful. Because this segment is way too long to constantly reorient yourself. And you can't reorient yourself underwater, from what I understand. Usually by now they would have told you how to go scan for more of these, but they haven't told me yet, which is really annoying. You die here drowning. Well, you don't immediately drown. You don't immediately drown when you run out of air. Ugh, I need to find bubbles, though. Again, if he could actually aim properly, that'd be nice. Instead of going in these weird circles that he wants to go into. Looks it's not much fun. No bots. Yeah, no women here. I mean, Proctor was here for like 3 seconds, then never talked. You can only scan on the surface. No, but you have to be told that you can scan first, and I haven't been told that. Like, I know what you're saying, but I haven't even gotten that. No. I refuse. No. I think you've done enough damage. Okay, this feels a little bit better, I'm not gonna lie. These controls do feel a bit better now. You can't be told unless you go on land. I don't think No, he tells you even if you're underwater. I'm fairly certain he does. I know there's one above the surface, but, well, it's like on the surface, I guess you should say. Bruh, was that really worth one little thing? Probably not. Could have at least made it several of them, so you at least take damage for something. This guy just these goddess cubes around. To be fair, I don't remember how to get that one. And I don't care that much about them in this run. Or ever, really. Yeah. No, I don't really care. I kind of don't care, to be honest. 4 bottles, I think, is plenty. Especially if it's very out of the way, I'm not gonna bother with it. Ah! Get away from me, please. God, I hate these freaking mucks. They're pretty much just mucks repurposed into Zelda. No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Jeez. I hate this stupid segment with such bad controls. Drinking side? Of course you're drinking alcohol. Of course you are. In the fireplace, then in the Thunderhead. Yeah, the fireplace doesn't really narrow it down that much, considering it's an enormous volcano. That was close. Like I said, I don't immediately die for Run of Air. I start losing hearts, though. God, I hate these stupid freaking mocks. You're on the path to Rizu owing you less money. It's not, as in not alcoholic. Nah, it's probably just cider. Just get every cube. I mean, they don't usually matter that much, though. It's usually just some useless crap on some random island that you're never gonna go to. See, there you go. Let's get out of here. See what I meant, though, Garniff? That's what I was talking about. I think part of the problem was they made this water way too deep. It'd be nice if there's maybe like some air pockets down somewhere below, so you had like some temporary place to visit. Wow, it's so disoriented. It's not even funny. Okay, there we go. It's much better. Let's go over to him. Die, stupid shark. Really? Was that necessary? Okay, final heal. This better be important. Bad guys who can swim become worldwide. Wait, what? I don't get it. Why did I take damage from that? Move! 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 These dumb sharks never die. Can we just snipe one, please? No, it doesn't work. I'm going for revenge. Okay, never mind. He's so far away, it doesn't even matter at this point. But you aren't. Never come back. Thought I got rid of all of them earlier. What? Hope you guys are all dead now. As you should be. Well, she's 90% of the goddess cubes, but I don't care about the goddess cubes, that's the problem. I don't care because I don't really get that much out of it. I don't know where 99% of the goddess cubes connect to, so it doesn't really help that much. God, landmines, my behated. More sharks? Where are they even coming from? Tells you if I remember. Does it? That's not it. I don't think it does. Maybe it does? I can't tell. Okay, I guess you're right, but I've already gotten all that. They respawn. Why? That's so retarded! Okay, that was not, though. Hitting the guy on my way down was actually pretty funny. Yeah, we just need to make the player more annoyed. So we're just gonna go respawn these dumb sharks. Okay, there's something down there. There's something in this little area. Ugh, not you. Do you die yet? No. I feel a little insulted that you think I would have. All that for just one? Okay. If there's anything this challenge has taught me, it's that all the most difficult ones to get are the most guarded ones for some reason. Or the least worth it. Okay, what else? Bro missed. Aren't you glad it's just one? Not really, because it's like I went through all that work just to get only one. I hate how the air just completely stops working once it barely hits the water. Okay, what next? Try a bomb? Bombs aren't going to work in the water either. Or Skyward Strike? You can't aim Skyward Strikes that much. You really can't. Ugh. So disoriented already. Okay, no, that's not what I want. Something right down there. Not sure what exactly or where, but there is something. I can't really tell where it is. Nah, I don't think bombs have ever worked in the water except for in Twilight Princess. And that's only water bombs that do that. Are you screwing with me, game? You don't know how much I want to go cut you into pieces. I only have 8 rupees, so replenishing these potions is not going to be fun. Nah, I don't... Yeah, so let me equip the shield now. Trying to fish flay. I would love to. You have no idea. And I'd like to keep them dead. That would be a great thing if I could just keep them dead. It's like the only area in the game where enemies just keep respawning. That's really irritating. I think it's that one that I need to tip over. I believe it's that one. I could be wrong, though. Hum? Why are you humming? Oh, come on! Yeah, it's on the... I hate this. This one lily pad's just a stupid place to put something. And it's not even near one of the claw shot things. No. I just want to get rid of that dumb lily pad. Of course, there's always going to be a shark waiting just right down there. Gotta be put in another place. There we go. Caused me a lot of grief. Again, another just random one that just gives me way more trouble than it's worth. What? How does he reach that low? Ah. Let me get up. Let me get up. Let me get up. Shop sells air potions. Get... No! Can we claw shot him? We can? It doesn't do us any good. Well, of course. Oh, is there something over there? During this part, I could have beaten Breath of the Wild by now. False. With Taint, you could have, yeah. With Taint. Everyone, this guy tainted in his run. This guy taints, believe it or not. Okay, there we go. We got something. Without a horse, the game would have been taken over twice as long. It's still taint. It's still taint. When do you speedrunning getting married and having kids? Yeah, and you can't make the excuse that a woman is not with you anymore. I can, but you can't. I see something in that general area, but that's not really helping. It takes time and she's a few hundred miles away. What happened? What do you mean what happened? Taint? Yeah, he tainted in his run. He tainted in his Breath of the Wild run. No taint. Yes, taint. Just ask Gerudo King or Kameru. He did taint. He may not want you to hear that, but it is true. He shouldn't have tainted if he didn't want you to hear that. Yeah, that's not really helpful. So there's something over in this general direction, but taint how? He used amiibo. He used freaking amiibo, man. How is that not taint? For Gerudo King is your hater? I don't know about that. Kameru, yeah, I get that. You and Kameru just don't get along. Wasn't even a speed run. You kind of acted like it was. You kind of acted like it was. Wait, what's gross? I don't know. Sorry, Slim, but you tainted. Yeah, look, it's unanimous. You tainted. No one is in your defense here. Kirby's Dream Land on Game Boy. Didn't amiibo taint? Yeah. I didn't amiibo. I want to amiibo these sharks out of existence. Oh, there's another long line, but at least it's a long line, so I actually get something out of it. Wait, is this the last one? It might be the last one. Oh, screw off, game. Ah. Is this Flint, Michigan? Yes. The Zelda level of Flint, Michigan. Oh, thank God. Why are you like this? Why are you the one woman we have left in streams? Well, to be fair, I did ban one of them, so that is fair, but... It's okay. One left us for I'm gay. You know, I was tempted to say it earlier, Belt, but she really dreads Sakai so much that she refuses to that she would rather play in gay. She's really delaying Sakai this much to play in gay. She went to play Awakening and then in gay. No FE6 for us. Echo? What about Echo? No, she's not playing Echo. She should be. Echo? Why is it suddenly echoing? Wait, what? What are we... What's going on? Echoes. I don't get it. Wasted 2 freaking potions on that. And I don't even have any money. You're a dumb little playground and you didn't give me money. Fire Emblem Echoes? Yeah, it's better than MK. Well, I shouldn't be echoing now. Screw up your mic. I literally changed at the beginning of stream because you said I was too quiet. Again. For like the 10 jillionth time. If it's not one thing, it's another. I did not change my mic since then. You said it was fine at the beginning after I changed it. I don't know why it does this. I don't even know if it actually does do that. But... now you're gonna be saying I'm too quiet. So anything, it was your fault. It's always Proctor's fault. It's always Proctor's fault. Always blame Proctor. Half-word is money anyway. He has no money. I have no money because this area didn't give me any money. Usually it does. Nah, it's usually just useless crap. Like, random treasures. What I do? Mess with the volume, as always. Oh yeah, I don't have money. You didn't have AC, yeah, that was your problem. Speaking of AC, it feels like my room doesn't have any. Ghost Store just broke. Yeah, it's like that one, the Brazilian enters a bar joke, and then realizes he's too poor and leaves. Just sell bugs. At this rate, it's just quicker to go grind a few rupees. Cause I have to go fly over to that dumb pumpkin island if I want to do that. And there's no way to warp to islands. I mean, it's not like it takes that long, but I just don't feel like it. sells them. Wait, he does? Oh, at night, right? Wait, I thought he bought them in the... Are you sure? Just his room in the academy. The soy soup island, true. They probably do put soy in that soup. I bet you pumpkins have soy in them. Unless my memory's bad. Well, let's hope it's not. It's soybean shop. There's soy dealers. I'm gonna go sleep in their bed. I'm sure they'll be okay with that. I'll just leave my master sword right here. That's a good idea. Blessed butterfly, Garuda, dragonflies. I don't think I have any of those. Oh, what a dumb... I don't think I have any of these. All of them, which is probably just like one. Oh, 4 of them, okay. Alright, well that's kind of dumb. I thought he just bought anything. I thought he'd just buy anything. Now I still need another 9 rupees. Sleep till next day, yeah, we'll have to. Welcome to Soy Soup Island, where the popular is nothing but soy jack bean people. Yeah, it's kind of a dumb system. It's just whatever he feels like buying. It's not like it gives you much money for it. I mean, I guess you can collect a bajillion of them pretty easily, but still. Mercantile game. Oh, blue rupee. That's nice. They're adding Pumpkin Island to Mario Odyssey 2. Wait, they're making a Mario Odyssey 2? Well, even more reason to not get the Switch 2. Because they're adding Pumpkin Island to Mario Odyssey 2. He's joking, hopefully. Speaking of pumpkins... Ah! Oh hey, it's Goose. Or Goose, sorry. Not Goose. Can we dig here? Why would they make this hole look like it? You just don't catch bugs. This man eats the bugs. Bruh. Pumpkin Island. Bad, bad place. That place is cursed. Never come back. Bro's gonna live on Pumpkin Island for the rest of his life. He finds out where it is. Not pumpkin spice, just pumpkin, yeah. Donkey Kong Bonanza? True. What did pumpkins do to you? They taste awful. Well, actually, I've never actually eaten one, but they smell terrible. So smell is related to taste, so they probably also taste pretty bad. He's already in a pumpkin trance. Unbased pumpkins. Gets 20 rupees each time. It does. The vacuum was? Oh, I didn't know about that. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea for the... I've fallen. No! Kameru! No! Don't... You will never be worthy of being PH. This game is just mid? Okay. Good. Good, he's not fully lost then. What? He got the game. He got the frickin' horse game. Anime girl horse game. El Horsey. Camaro El Horsey. Also get to rob your classmate indirectly. Based. Mod status lost. Maybe I should do that. But then I don't have... Who would I replace him with? Who would I replace him with if I did that? I mean, I guess I could replace him with Gerudo King. Just mod me twice? Okay. Just get your alt here. Proctor. I'm not modding Proctor. I'd probably sooner mod Cross than Proctor if I'm being honest. But if you mod me, I mean, you just don't really talk much, so I don't know if I don't know if you would be a good mod. I mean, you probably would be, but I don't know. Gerudo Clown, bro was just mad at him because of what happened earlier. Or the aesthetic? Yeah, you mean aesthetic? Not aesthetic? Mod Ness? I don't think I would mod Ness. To be fair, I probably would mod Proctor over Ness. Wait, me? I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't. You're here pretty often. I think you'd be a good mod. Ness mod. I was considering Maki as well, but she's just never here. She's just never here. Can't mod someone who's never here. Time to riot. What happened to the two? They just had like a minor argument earlier. Surpoter is here even less than... Like, Inkling's usually here, it's just he doesn't really say anything, so it's hard to really tell with him. But... Surpoter is not even here most of the time. He shows up for like 2 seconds and leaves. Yeah, the great fight between Slim and Gerudo King is because one doesn't like the Chinese and the other one is dating one. So... Oh, the irony. Slim, you having a Chinese girlfriend is the irony that keeps on giving. Mario mod? That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. That's actually a good idea. I do like this idea, but he's not here right now. Now this part is fun. This is way better than the Farron province. It's either watch your stuff or gaming or drawing. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it took a lot of hearts from me, so that's not a good thing. We can heal pretty quickly. Be good for a mod. I think Mario would be a good mod. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Mario would be a good mod. I do agree with this. Mid stealth mission. Nah, this is the best stealth mission in any Zelda game. I can't think of a better stealth mission in a Zelda game, honestly. None of them are. I mean, to be fair, Zelda stealth missions kind of suck, but this one is actually kind of fun. Am I the only one that likes this? Ever played Breath of the Wild? Yeah, the game sucks. And Maki, but like I said, Maki is just not here enough. If she were, then I'd probably, then I'd seriously consider modding her. But she just, I mean, she hasn't been here like this entire week, so. Clearly, the Yiga hideout is the most mathematically peak stealth section in Zelda Source. Shut up, Zelda Source. Shut up. There's a good potential chance he'll made me mod after Mario. If you're in contention, then I overthrow the government. Wait, is this guy actually gonna go insane if I mod him? Our first priority is to heal up. I don't know why I'm acting like there's hearts in these. There's obviously not. So there's no enemies down here. Okay, I don't think there are. Wait, you're trying to overthrow the government too? Oh, you mean chat. Hack Harden's account and ban him? Bruh, that doesn't sound very based of you. Okay, where are we trying to go? I think we're trying to go over here. Okay, yeah. That way we can at least heal. Yeah, no, he really hates you right now. Placing one tyrant with another is where I draw the line. Who said anything about a tyrant? Who said anything about a tyrant, man? So you know it's become a police state. Wait, what? What is bro talking about? What is bro talking about? Talking about police states and stuff. Bro thinks I'm running North Korea. I should say Maki, but nah. Yeah, like I said, if she was actually here, then I'd maybe consider it, but I guess she's just really busy. So I'd say it's probably between Mario and Gerda King. If I needed a mod right now, I'd probably mod Gerudo King since unfortunately Mario's not here. So, out of out of the three people I was considering for mod, only one of them is here. So obviously it would go to him. Oh, I keep thinking I have a sword. Obviously I don't. I obviously don't have a sword, otherwise this section would not be a thing. The music in this part is really nice, though. Mario, get here now. Suddenly Slim is Mario's biggest fan. I'd make an awful mod, says the guy who I made mod. The worst possible. I think it's funny that he seems more afraid of you being Maud than he is of Chimera being Maud. How many timeouts have you doled out? Yeah. Hey, he can be a member. I'm the leader of the fan club. Wait, according to Chimera, if Harden mods smarter, then we'd be replacing Chimera with his alt. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Flip a coin and mute me if TLoZ. Feed my gambling addiction. Wait, what? All the coin to play. See, this was all just his idea to go and make it so that he wins regardless. Is he gonna turn around? If he's gonna turn around, we need to be careful. He didn't turn around. Not gonna catch me here. What if Harden mod's gone? I don't think he's here enough. Like, he's here often, but I don't know. He's just kind of here in and out, you know. We just keep it the status quo for now. I think that's a good idea. I don't think there's much reason to shake things up for now. Okay, let's go burrow our ways back up. I think we're about to get our first item back. See, I think one thing that makes this stealth mission unique is a lot of Zelda games put their stealth missions really early in the game. This one doesn't. This one puts it actually pretty late in the game. So it plays obviously a bit differently. People start talking about horses more often, maybe. Yeah. We're the PH squad. We cannot allow horse simpery. What if PH began hating horses because of that horse anime? Yeah, no more yapping. There should be more neighing. He's lost, boys. We lost. Bro. Whoa! Oh dear. It sounded like he cracked his skull or something. See ya. We're still the best unit. Curious. Macho Texto, so maybe it's a leftist meme. The entire game is just a leftist meme. You ever consider that? Maybe it is. Donkey Kong 64 probably is better, let's be honest. Bro thinks everything's a Saint Seiya reference. He also said that about Skyward Sword. I don't know anything about Saint Seiya, so maybe it does feel like it. I don't know. Isn't peak, but it is peak nostalgia. How does he use the vacuum thing on this guy? I'm probably not going to test it out. Well, now you called me black, I'm not going to watch it. I mean, they're both spelled with SS, so maybe that's not a coincidence. Can we just run past this guy? Haha, we did. Wait. Is that Saint Pregnant? Main competition? Really? I don't know the game more on N64. I used to. You know why I don't have an N64 anymore? Because my sister decided one day to go and bring it to her friend's house when her friend doesn't play games. And she forgot it at her friend's house. And she got mad at me for getting mad at her about leaving it there. When it's probably just collecting dust still. Because woman logic, I guess. The most confusing form of logic. I agree. It makes no sense. That woman was never the most rational. Last year, my uncle had me pet sit for him when he and his family went on vacation. I was rolled with the N64, then I instantly knew to seek out an N64. That's a pretty base reward, though. You just get an N64 for your work. Yeah, that is very base payment. Your uncle sounds very based. Huge inheritance, yeah. That is a very big one. She has a wife and children, incredibly based. Does sound pretty based. Where do we go now? Maybe we go over there? Maybe? Two of the worst things in the country. The reason there's so many SS references is because they're literally the biggest thing besides Dragon Ball worldwide, except the US. Maybe that's why I've never heard of it until you brought it up a bajillion times. Okay, there's nothing else over this way. Unless... I just realized his girlfriend is geographically closer to Belt right now than me. He's not gonna go steal your woman. Just constantly high pothead. I knew a girl from Michigan at my school. She didn't really seem like a pothead, though. Not in the business of cuckery. Constant struggle, unbreakable faith, and determination. Young brothers with a cruel fate on suicidal crusades for the truth. Wait. This is where this guy was. Wait. Huh? Could I go claw shot over there? Oh wait, that's just where it was. Any woman who would agree to cuckery isn't a woman I'd like to associate with. Exactly. If they're agreeing to it, they weren't worth it anyway. They weren't worth it if that's on the table for them. They just aren't. If you think about it, it doesn't make any sense. Does the screen look weird for anyone else? Yeah, there's something weird about this. I don't know why my capture screen is like this. Let me go and try to... Yeah, that is actually a good point. I didn't realize that. But yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go and reopen it. I don't know why it's doing this. This is kind of weird. I don't know why, but we'll go and try to fix that. I don't know why it's like that. That's really weird. Okay, it's normal now. That's weird. There's like a little bit of the other screen up there. Well, there's not supposed to be another screen, but for some reason it does duplicated it. That was really weird. That was really weird. I don't know why I did that, but it's gone now. See, it should be fixed now. Built on cheating doesn't sound stable or wholesome at all. Yeah, I don't think it'd work. Because, like, I mean, the idea with that is, like, okay, if the woman cheated on some other guy for you, who's to say she wouldn't do the same? Like, what makes you think that you're the one that she's just gonna, you know, not gonna cheat on, you know? Like, I mean, maybe she won't, but she's already proven herself to be a traitor once. How much more proof do you really need? Yeah, that's true. It's just you're working on a faithless base, so it's not gonna be fruitful. Copium? Wait, what's copium? I'm curious, what does he mean by copium? What am I even doing? I guess I was trying to go over there. I guess I'll just go over here. What do you mean? You're the one who... that won't get cheated on is copium. Yeah, I agree. Like, think like you're the one that she's not gonna cheat on all of a sudden. Yeah, I agree. That is copium. To think that you have just like a magical chance that that other guy didn't have. Because you're looking into someone who's already proven themselves to be a snake at least once. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out where I'm going from here. Do I really need to take that stupid rock? I don't ever remember actually having to take it. But where else can I go from here? You know? Makes her a poisonous garden. I've never heard that saying, but I do like it. Yeah, we'll take the rocks. I don't know where else to go. This ship or rock has set sail. Maybe I am supposed to take it, I just forgot. I just made it up, I dabble in the poetic. I don't. Okay. I think I actually was supposed to take that. I believe this is where we get the whip. So we can start whipping these guys like they're our slaves. Just imagine Cyril's face on these guys. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Okay. Yeah, we can just go claw shot over here. Go over here. Shall claim our prize. It is awfully convenient they leave these things all scattered about. Alright, we need the whip for this. Like Hanako from Persona 4. Alright, Dumont. Alright. 50 pounds of pearl. Not 50. 500. Sorry. If she was 50 pounds, she'd be the trombone girl. Bruh. Wait, I can just go blow that up. Nice. Okay, there we go. When did Belt get hacked? Yeah. I prefer dinner to not be human shaped. What? He's gonna eat Hanako? I don't get it. Why am I getting seeds? I don't need sneeds. For drinks to be gas station shaped? What? What? It's one of the strangest things I've ever read. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. The coma was in reference to Proctor. Huh? Oh. I didn't even notice her comment. Still no bots. Yeah, no women. I don't know if Proctor counts. Maybe. Maybe she does. Oh, you meant the viewers. Okay. Really, mentioning a gas station is one of the most Midwestern things I've ever heard. You're finally beating the bot elections. Yeah, I know, right? Like a year later. Except I'll lose it again because there's gonna be a woman. There's gonna be a new woman that joins later in stream, and it's just gonna seem like a bot. What's the slur for Midwesterners? I don't know. Corn eater? Chicago denizen. I can't distract the guy, so I can't really go through here. Yeah, there's no way through this right now, anyway. I think I have to go from below. Because this isn't going to work. None of these would work. Distracting this guy. Unless... Wait a sec. Could we get over there? Would that be doable? Would hit Highlanders from Peru? Really? So that's what we can use against Peru or Khmeru, I guess. Alright. I think Corn Eater is funny. She's about to get timed out. Or half the pre-revolution stuff was Peruvian. Really? Bruh. Well, I guess you gotta take it out some way. Oh, come on, man. We're all corn eaters. I don't think Monkey's from the Midwest, though. How are we gonna get out of here? Oh crap, we're not gonna get out of here. That's the answer. Wait, yes we are, okay. The Southern Andean type. Nebraska counts? She's not even from Nebraska though, she's from, what, like South Dakota or something. Which I'm fairly certain is not Midwest. Didn't you even say before Nebraska doesn't really count though? I swear you was like, yeah, Nebraska doesn't really count. At the mints. I've seen those before where I worked. I was curious to get them, but I never did. Dakotas don't even exist. Missouri doesn't really count either. Yeah, they doesn't. I always thought the Midwest was just like Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois. And that was it. Just try them. If I ever get the chance to, I will. I kind of nearly got caught there, but then just... Andy's mints are peak. I'll take them into consideration. Spins it around Iowa. Oh yeah, I guess Iowa would probably also be Midwest. Let's get out of here. Wait, if we can't get out of here, we just get caught, don't we? Probably not the best play I've ever made. Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin are the classical Midwest states. Missouri, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, and maybe South Dakota are debatable. According to you, or like actually according to like geography? Like things, I don't know. I got bombs! Now I can go blow people up again. Bro, what's that for? This country's leading corn producer. Yeah, so of course it's gotta count, you know? Bro knows what's happening, but corn people that live in those debatable states. Huh. Is there one down there? Just out of curiosity. No, there's nothing. They don't even bother with infrastructure. But then again, they also just fence off the area, so. The world corn producer? Maybe it is. I won't be surprised. Bro was not out of range like he thought he was. Back? Welcome back. We're discussing what actually counts as the Midwest and what doesn't. Nice dodge. Okay. Okay. I actually kind of wish this segment was longer. I may be the only person that's ever said that, but I think it'd be fun if you had to get more items. You're left with heads anyway. He didn't actually care that much. Southern Hillbilly Central, I can believe that. Missouri isn't that far north. Heck, I hear in some parts of Pennsylvania are, some parts of even Pennsylvania are actually kind of redneck and stuff, which is really weird to imagine. But Southern Missouri scares me. Why? Listen, they might be inbred, but I bet they're very hospitable. They might be inbred, but I'm sure they're very hospitable. That's probably true. That is probably true. Wait, we can't go over there. Oh, I guess we gotta go over this way. Soul of Misery, maybe. I've heard a saying about that. Ah, screw off. This is Jewish rejection. I don't know about that. Two of the most dangerous cities in the country. How can it be? They're not black. Indian has Gary, so yeah. Oh. Oh. I know what to do, I think. Are you sure? I mean, usually they tend to be black. Okay, I think I didn't put it far enough. I need to put it out further. Chicago Tuesday doesn't count. What actually is the lore behind Gary? I always hear it's awful, but what actually makes it so bad? What makes Gary so unironically bad? Please let me know. Any more want to die? You've clearly never been to St. Louis or Kansas City. No, I haven't. The only other state I've been to besides Texas is Florida. So, no, I haven't been to either of those. If I go west, if I go north, there's Detroit. If I go west, there's Chicago. And I go east, there's all of Ohio. Imagine living in Ohio. Oh, Indiana sucks. Belt enjoyed that. I'm too scared. You know, I don't know what to make of this. I do have a relative that lives in Chicago, and he's like, "Oh, it's not that bad," and I'm just like, "Are you sure?" He's like, oh, it's just certain neighborhoods. It's like, I don't know, man. I've heard pretty bad things about Chicago. Can't go that way. In fact, if I go over that way, I think I just soft lock myself. That's kind of mean that they do that. They let you jump over here, but you can't really. Well, I mean, I guess you could make it back. Yeah, you could make it back. Chill with the hate speech, Slim. Never again. Couldn't see. Is it? Is it? I mean, I didn't know it was that bad. That doesn't sound very good, though. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, up here. Chicago is somewhere I will stay as far away from as possible. Guys, what? Your girlfriend is in Chicago right now. Why is she in Chicago? Is that where she lives or something? Or she's like visiting? Well, I guess pray for his girlfriend because I don't know what else to say. Extract her right now. She's going home tomorrow. So she doesn't live in Chicago, she just happens to be. Or is it like Chicago airport sort of thing, like her family lives in Illinois or something and she's just tell her to leave quickly. I don't know what's worse, that or my brother actually having stayed in LA for a bit. That sounds pretty bad too. I realize that realistically speaking, if I ever go to Asia, I probably would have to go, I probably would have to end up staying in LA, technically, to go to a flight. But I probably wouldn't leave the airport because, I mean, why would you ever leave an airport in Los Angeles of all places? I think you could fly out of Washington as an alternative, but I'm not sure. You do realize it's probably out of Seattle, right? And Seattle's probably even sketchier somehow. I mean, like one of my friends has actually been to Seattle, and he was like, that place was really sketchy. He said that place is really sketchy. Everywhere there's like homeless. There's people that they're like on some sort of drugs or something like that. Ain't no pizza in the world worth going to Chicago for. Probably not. Yeah. Yes, I know it would be Seattle. I bet the pee on the roads there probably. I wouldn't be surprised. The entire west coast is sketchy. Yeah, except for like Alaska, but that's because no one lives there. Alaska doesn't seem that sketchy, but it's also just like no one goes there. No one lives there. There's no infrastructure out there. Let's step on some druggy needles. Oh, lovely. That doesn't sound very good. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds very fun, Slim. So now we just go to the Thunder Dragon area, which is probably the most boring area because it's just normal. Otherwise known as India? I guess so. It's right across from an upscale restaurant. I guess it's not that upscale if it's right next to that. So we should at least finish the song today, if not be able to do the Silent Realm. I know we could do all that, but actually getting through Skykeep, I don't know if we're gonna get through Skykeep. Skykeep sucks though. It's just a boring dungeon. I don't think I'd ever want to go to the West Coast. Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. Can we get over there? No, we can't. Okay. There's gotta be some way over there, right? Maybe like a rolling jump, perhaps? Nah, even that doesn't work. Is there really just no way over there? They just make it impossible to jump over there. Oh, I can see. There is a way over there. Wyoming? Of course, there's no one there. There's no big cities. Literally where, yeah. Seems so open and natural. Someone just made that place up, yeah. Wyoming doesn't exist. He has 60 to 70,000 people. I think it's smaller than the town that I live in, to be honest. Which is crazy. Because not by any means the largest city in the state. People live in Wyoming? No. That's a lie. That is a lie. No one lives there. Which means crisp, clean air. That does sound nice, actually. Also, probably doesn't get that hot if it's that high up. Bro, why do you have a freaking stool on your head? Alright. It's so far. I mean, that's kind of the thing about Wyoming. Did you know there was actually a part of Wyoming that was part of Texas before? It's not much, but technically we went as far north as Wyoming at one point. Awesome license plates. I have no idea what their license plates would be. Yeah, we did. We had like a small sliver of it, before we got cut up into a bunch of smaller pieces. I think when we got annexed by the U.S., then that's when we lost a lot of that upper bit. Have you ever seen a map of like the original Texas borders? They actually went very far north. It was kind of weird. It was very snaky. Something that I'm sure the resident from Chile would be familiar with. There's a cowboy on their plates. Probably because it used to be a part of Texas. I don't know. Reached Alaska? They didn't have anything in Alaska, though. It is hard to believe they're actually in Alaska. But then again, what's weirder is that Portugal actually had a bit of Canada. Why? How? I have no idea. But Portugal did own a bit of Newfoundland. I don't know, again, I don't know why, but Portugal used to own Newfoundland. We were the long ones before. When the country was supposed to be being explored, Florida was deemed inhospitable, and yet Spain owned it for some reason. I don't know what it is with Spain owning all the most inhospitable areas of the world. I mean, they probably just add a monastery. I don't even think there's a monastery. There's like a Spanish anything in Alaska. So easy to get across from Europe. Well, yeah, but it's really weird because they never had anything in North America, only in Brazil. Like, their only holdings in America were in Brazil. Newfoundland is pretty freaking far away from Brazil. Is the Wild West terrain? No pretty flatlands like Britain and Germany. I know there's a key somewhere around here, but I can't remember where it is. Oh, right, we just need to... Okay, never mind. This map, you would see it on Spain. Do you know there's a place in India known as the City of Churches? Another Indiana W. Oh, there it is. Way down there. I see the glittering thing. Then again, any W we have is bounced out like Gary. Who is Gary? It's not a who. It's a town in Indiana. Put a key way over there though. Like, how did that key even get over there? I stepped on an ant and then my frames just completely stopped. Well, they name a town after a man. I mean, they do that with a lot of towns. There was one dude in Gary that runs the entire state with his presence. So it's formerly the City of Kings, but the power was mostly elsewhere. Was named after a person. A lot of cities are named after people. You'd be surprised. Hitler? That's probably where Camaro lives. Top Peru's capital. Well, she doesn't have very good geography skills. I definitely doxed myself for hard and slim. I mean, you already have doxed yourself on a stream, so... Wait. Why is it not... Oh, now it's moving. I narrowed it down, okay. Bro died and is still talking. Alright. Isn't there some dumb Baba or something? Yeah, no. Well, there's not. All because of stupid chocolates. Will you die? Thank you. Bruh! Jones, Indiana. How do you not die to that? Will you just hit horizontally, you moron? Thank you. We're tired of cringe while talking. Yeah, this is too cringe. I hate these electric enemies. See you never. Plot twist, I actually live in Gary. I'd believe it. Plot twist, he is Gary. Isn't Central Time, so that's not possible. Maybe there is something good about Gary after all. Maybe there is. Bruh! My dumb controller thing was so out of focus. It was way off aim. Just as it is again. The Gary formerly known as Belt. Called Southern Bend. Because maybe Indiana was originally went further north, I don't know. Mod status lost in permaband. Gary status. He lost his Gary status. Wait, what the? Wait, where am I supposed to? Okay, we can work with this. Oh, there. His Gary status on the roof. Type down one comment that his Gary status was lost, and I'll pin it. His Gary status was lost. He lost Gary status. I don't know why it's so funny. I don't know why it's so funny, but it is. Ah! Dang it! I hate these dumb timed things. Gary's status lost. I hate this stupid freaking target puzzle. It's not even a puzzle, it's just dumb. Race the dumb cart. Why does it get so unoriented so easily? Why? Yeah, this is a really lame freaking puzzle. Like here, you know, the forest gets flooded, and that's kind of a dumb gimmick, but like it's at least something. The volcano is a stealth mission, and this is just, oh, go through this boring cave. It's like, what? That's lame. You couldn't come up with anything else? Wait. Okay, that was an accident. Once I get past this dumb room, I will do it. This room that's the bane of me. Okay, now I'll pin it. Sorry. Belt lost Gary status. Gary status lost. Modding Belt was actually a reference to Gary's mod. I've heard of Gary's mod, I don't know much about it though. Who is Gary and why does he have a mod? Gary is mod. Whoa. Okay, we need to get rid of this guy like immediately. I'm gonna drink a potion just in case. You never know, man. That's not it. No, 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 no! No, 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 no. Ah! I thought it wasn't just gonna keep going. Dumb freaking. I hate this mission so much. You're not allowed to go at your pace, and I hate that when games do this. Stop being gay. So it can't be Gary. Unless your name is the Gary. First name the, last name Gary. Bruh. Stupid. Oh, screw off. Get out of here! You dumb... You're getting tilted. Welcome to my world. You moron! I'm just gonna sink here. I'm just gonna sink here. This doesn't work. Oh, for... You little... Why would you spawn me there? Why? Why would you be that much of a jerk to me? That is such a freaking cheap place to spawn me. Yeah, here's an enemy right here that you gotta hurry up and drink that for. Ugh. Die! All of you, die! I hate you all! This stupid freaking cave, I hate it so much. Get... Oh, God. Why are there so many of these dumb things over here? This is just a moron gauntlet. Just gonna wait for it to get all the way through, and then we're gonna go. area sucks. Never realized just how bad it was, but it really does suck. And yes, wake these guys up while I can't do anything. Great idea, game. Great idea. Put 8 jillion enemies here that I can't... This is a freaking torture chamber, I'm convinced. Stab it, you moron! Will you... Do you not know what stabbing is? Ugh! This moron doesn't know how to stab things. Stop it. Please. Frickin' stop. I'm not in the mood for this crap. Not in the mood, game. Not in the frickin' mood. Ugh. Stop it! Stop blocking the road, idiot! God, this is awful. This is so freaking bad. And he doesn't stab, though. Stop freaking not hitting. Filtered. I'm getting filtered by bad controls. Because he needs to hit really fast and he's not cooperating. What else do I need to do? Do I need to kill... Oh, never mind. I don't need to. Worst freaking area of the game. Oh, and there's more dumb plants and garbage here. Ah! Nah, Breath of the Wild has worse controls. The dumb grass blocks me out. Oh, nice. 2 for the price of 1. I said Breath of the Wild has worse controls. I said Breath of the Wild has worse controls. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, when it was on the Wii, it had better controls, I agree. That cave was not freaking necessary, game. It just wasn't. Electric enemies already sucked as is, but then you make it so that you have to fight them in a time limit, that's even worse. Finally, you die yet? No, but I ended up using all my potions. You said press the R button? Does that even work? So far, I'm pressing the R button and it's not doing anything. Yeah, he doesn't do anything when I press the R button. Or the R stick. The R stick? I'm doing that. He doesn't do it. He's not. No, he's not doing anything. Yeah, when I had the Pro controller, yeah, it would be the R button, I think, but... And robots not mix. They don't. Believe me, they don't. Hey. Oh, this guy's being a bozo. I don't even remember this guy. Well, you know what? Screw you, man. You don't deserve to live. Not the Thunder Dragon. That guy blocked me off. But I can't go over there now. Well, okay, fine. You come back to life, I suppose. Ro is coughing up his lungs. Oh, now you let me through. Okay. Let's go blow this thing down. Get rid of all that dust, you know? I like how the cube is still buried in the grass somehow. That looks really awkward. That looks incredibly awkward at just being stuck in the grass. What are you doing with that seedling? What if I just ran off with it and never returned it? Like, what if I'm just some random thief, you know? How's Grass Cutting Simulator going? It could be better, but it could be worse. You know, the usual. I guess we could go over this way. To normal volume levels, I turned the system way down. I don't blame you. That was really... That area was tilting me a lot. I hated it. Alright, so now we just need to go and get that fruit. Saving him in the neighborhood of George. Okay. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't put in Prison 4 in this visit where you need to go and plant the thing, but... They could have. They could, you know, they could have. They could have done that, but. Okay, I don't know what that was for. Let's see. Yeah. Nah. Now what? Now what? What are you nagging me for? You're gonna now to the heavens. Okay. I will, I guess. I don't know. I think this could kill someone. Are I gonna fill the potions? When I'm done with this. I don't need to do it right now. I also don't have the money. Now that's a tree. That is a tree if I've ever seen one. Out. What? What the? Who put the bugs in a pot, man? Oh, never mind. They weren't in a pot. Better not. I need him dead. Nah. Nah. You need me to live. Give me that fruit. Okay. So now we leave this place. But first we can destroy some pots, you know? Where is the Skyward Sword mod where you can play as Groose? Maybe that exists, I don't know. That'd be pretty cool if it did. Come on. Okay, there we go. The Legend of Groose? Oh, hey, he's back. The Groose man is back. High feet. Bruh. Foot woman talking to foot man. Me and the Feet Fellowship. Yeah. One more and you both get 5. Wait, why would... why would you get timed? No, Chimera, I don't think we need a time him out. No, Chimera, we don't need a time him out. But the Total Feet genocide. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be brought up anyway. I feel like it's just something that's just gonna kind of be here. As long as Proctor's here, there's probably gonna be foot jokes. What if I rejoined the Discord, posted a foot pic, and left? Well, I don't know why you'd do that. But you probably shouldn't, because that'd make Proctor act up. Quit horsing around, Kamaru. Please left. Seems pretty hypocritical coming from you, Proctor. Let's not forget you were the one who kept suggesting she'd post her foot pics. Honestly, I find Uma's more annoying than the foot jokes. It's too forced. It's like a plague around here. Where's my Zombato based? Where's my sniper? Oh, there he is. Well, this doesn't hurt me. Mission accomplished? Wait, what mission? Wait, what? No way. There's no way he actually did it. He probably already left. Okay. Okay, that was actually pretty smart. Okay, that's based. That, you know what? Well played. Well played. Well played. Well played. See, there's a Civil War in chat. I love the Horse Slayer. The others want to be the horse. Wait. The Horse Slayer. Oh, I get it. Pranked based. He didn't. Of course, Proctor wants to see his actual foot. Proctor, yeah, exactly. Proctor wanted actual feet. She wanted to actually see his foot. Well, you acted kind of sus about that. Was about to act up. Doesn't know what an actual unit of measurement is. Yeah, guys, the actual feet pics are reserved for his girlfriend. Yeah, they are. Only she gets to see them. Fossilized when living the... Yeah, you would think. You would think. Like, that doesn't make sense. It's a good point. I never thought about that, but yeah, you're right. Shouldn't he just turn back into a fossil? Maybe because he didn't... Wait, actually, no, I have an explanation for that, Inkling. Because I think even if you turn it back... I think if you... Once you heal him, I think if you turn it back, he still is alive. I think he only dies because he's sick. So whenever you cure his sickness in the past, he still lives in the present. If that makes sense. Can't believe you paused the stream to check Discord because I didn't think that you actually did. What creek? Super Creek? More like Super Greek. Super alcoholic, more like. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's kind of funny. Super idol? Okay. Slim should know what that is. He's legally obligated to know what super idol is. So you have a horse. Bruh. Bruh! Oh yeah, I think there's a horse named Vodka. That's why he was saying that. Why did... I'm starting to get really racist against horses. Be sick by the barren sand. Probably. Super... It does, doesn't it? It actually goes hard. It actually does go hard. I don't know why it does. It does, though. It kind of does. It kind of does go hard. That's the thing. Why would you... Why? Why is there one called that? That's what I want to know. Why? Why is there one that's named that? I hate Umas even more now. Remembers the Crusading Knights? What? You mean the ones that we beat, we buck broke and drove them back to their houses in Europe? Yeah, that really showed me, didn't it? I always think it's funny whenever people are like, yeah, the Crusaders showed you good. They went back empty-handed and lost what little they took. What kind of own is that? Close to falling? You wish. You wish. Okay, let's go and mop up this lady's... Wait. Can I only do it at night or something? I don't know. Okay, then remember Lepanto and the Spanish Armada? I mean, at least that one makes sense. Much as I hate to admit it, he is... That actually does make more sense. The Crusades make no frickin' sense to celebrate for the West. Goonery, they're racehorses. I've been one of those sad real world men. Wait, what? Hypothetical babies need to become real babies. True. This means horse girls need to go. True. Should we ban horse girls? Should we? I think we should. You know, considering your son's like 20, you look kind of young to have a 20-year-old son. I think we got everything. At least most of it. Ah, no, we didn't get everything. Japanese government, please stop gooning and reproduce IRL. True. Because the owners of the horses don't want that. I mean, if I were an owner of that horse, if one of the horses, I wouldn't even want an anime to be made out of it. At least not in that sort of way. That they just get all turned into anime girls. The game is still mid, though. Sure, why not, Proctor? You're the only female in chat. You're not a horse girl, right? He's too cooked, it's over. Yeah, he's in too deep. He's in too deep. I blame Proctor and Garnet for shilling their stupid game. Wait, do I get anything? She doesn't even... Oh. Wait. She only gives me the... Garnet was wrong again. They took me. You can escape. Oh, never mind. She gave me everything. Okay. It's not peak. It's peak mid. Wait a sec, I need to buy more potions. To objectify anime girls, the best way to protect real world horses from being objectified is to not turn them into anime girls. Very true, very true. It sounded literally nothing like the song that I just sung. To make Floyd's run like this in school for fun. Wait, what? Like what? I mean, too bad I'm not in school anymore, so I can't do that, but I see what you mean. They can't ever be fat if they're all running like that. What's a Floyd? It's a woman. Technically, it's short for femoid, but should be close enough. It's not the Domino's mascot avoid the Floyd. What? What? I don't recall that. It's annoyed. Birth count 13. Okay, we got all our potions. The great potion recovery has finished. Now our pizzas are ruined. Okay, yeah, this silent room kind of sucks. But to be fair, it is the hardest one, so. I wish we didn't. I know you wish we didn't do it, but I'm sorry. I don't have any pizza right now. Yeah, I don't either. I don't think you collected some heart pieces. I've collected a few, but not many. I've only gotten like 4 or 5. Yeah, go back. I like how they just immediately warped back to where they were. Like, oh, I don't know. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't trying to hit you with a giant club. Snacking on corn, huh? I didn't know people snacked on corn, but I guess if anyone would do it, the Midwesterners. Actually, we should probably leave this for last. Because this one's pretty easy to get. grab this pretty soon. Oh, crap, man. It's a little too close for comfort. Well, he just fell right out. Okay, that didn't go as planned. Because that guy was blocking off my route to there. Okay, that's not gonna work. Get off. Ha! You can't hit. Oh, okay, I guess he can. I didn't realize that one is kind of hard to get. Metal guard exclamation mark. Okay, you don't have to lecture me like a moron. Donkey Country? I play that a bit, but I don't really like it that much. Okay, we're gonna need to try something different. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Peak soundtrack. It does have a good soundtrack, I won't deny this. I will not deny this, it does have a good soundtrack. Should have a Metal Gear sound effect. It's worth considering, yeah. It is worth considering, I won't deny that. Oh, that was perfect. That's usually a tricky one to get, so I'm kind of happy to be with that. Kind of happy to get that one so easily. Ah, screw off. Why do you have to be right over there? Is it... Oh, there's one over here. Okay. Lanky Kong. I didn't miss the boat. You should miss the boat. I don't even know what you're talking about, but you should miss it. I've never seen it. Except for the "why not" thing. Okay, that one thing is worth maybe watching the entire cartoon for. You mean the Mayflower? We're American now. Claim you're a government issued AC. It's so weird. I mean, I think a lot of those cartoons are weird. I hate crossing that bridge. That bridge sucks. You can either go in Waking Water or you can get caught by a guard. It's great. All have horses. Kamaru, stop recognizing the connections. Oh, screw off. There aren't weird anime girls. This is very true. There's not even horse lagoos or anything like that. They just don't exist. It's just... Not even Smelliest wants to make them. They're just that insufferable. This is also a pretty sucky area. Yeah, they just put like a bunch of really annoying tiers to get in this one. Oh, like that one. These are all really nasty. These are extremely nasty tiers to get. This one might be the worst. And someone's firing fireworks inside my house. It's not even the 4th, you idiots. It's not even the 4th anymore. At least they're not the wandering ones. The wandering ones are the worst, in my opinion. Like the ones that'll see you and then start moving around. The ones that think they see you and then start moving around. Even more than normal women? Yeah, that is impossible. How can they yap more than actual women? It's now in the 4th though, people. It's the 5th. Like this guy's a... Yeah, see what I mean? This guy sucks, because he's like, oh, what's this? I don't know what this is. Like, go. Don't you have a life or something? Go away. Thank you. Bro doesn't have any life. He just keeps running around. Oh! Get out of there. Get out. Okay. Okay, these two should be easy to get. For the most part. I never said they'd be easy. I just said they'd be easier. Oh, screw you, game. Screw you. Before and after I get annoyed. Yeah, and people never really know when to quit. That's the problem. People just don't really get it. They don't get the memo. The idea is July 4th, maybe up to about 11 p.m. After that, then yeah, stop. But you still hear it at like 1 a.m. Like, okay, who the heck is firing fireworks at 1 a.m.? Like, seriously, who needs to do this? Who needs to blast fireworks at 1 a.m.? You don't need to do that. Oh, screw you. Go, 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 go. We gotta climb up that tower and not just immediately get slaughtered. Wait. Okay. We're safe here. We can't get caught here. We just need to align ourselves well and then just, like, charge up the tower. Is it a one continuous ladder? No, it's not. Move, move, move! Ah! Why do they have to block that? Why do they always do this crap to me? Why am I having such a hard time today? Because that was the last tier. Maybe I should have just taken it. Should have just taken it and get out of here. I mean, I tried to save the last one to make it easy, but now it's obviously not worth it that much. Just get all the hard ones out of the way, I guess. I usually like to save that one for the last, but apparently that's not a good idea. Wholesale. Yeah, I know, right? It's great, isn't it? Just great. And that's a lot of sucky ones I had to get. That's a lot of very sucky tears I gotta go get. Yeah, I probably should have, but I usually do it this way. And it just didn't pay off this time. What do we got here? I need to go grab that. Wait, can we just not get up there? The heck? That just robbed me of my... Okay then. Bruh. There we go. Okay. Anything else to grab around here? Not really. She's not facing the wrong way this time. We'll do it this time, guys. We'll do it this time. Well, that could have been nasty. But fortunately, it wasn't. Fortunately, it was not. Okay, so there's like 3 or 4 of them out here, and I really hate this bridge because it's so heavily guarded, but it's just what you gotta do, you know? It's just what we gotta do. You know what? Let's get caught by this guy. Let's let him catch us and then go across the bridge. He's easier to sneak across on the other way. Much easier to sneak across here. Alright. Okay, I wasn't trying to go up there, but... Sure, whatever, game. Whatever. Yeah, that's kind of jerkish spot. Get up, you mo- Of course he doesn't. Might as well just run across this now. Oh, Mario's here? I didn't know that. Almost modded you, yes. We almost modded you. Mod now? I don't need another mod, though. I went all the way over here just for nothing. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I wasted all that time. Gerudo King shows up now. Too bad. Cry about it. actually cry about it. Still live rent free in Sim's head. Never thought I'd see the day. We don't need a fourth one. Yeah, we don't really need a fourth one. I get over there. Not get caught. Because we get caught, we're kind of in trouble. Ow! Screw you, game! Okay, we need to be very careful. Clear's a rabble rouser? What a weird word. He rouses rabbles. He rouses... I hate you! He rouses rabbis. I don't know. We're still at $50. Okay, now never freaking bother me again. Watch me fall into freaking rainwater. Yesn't? What do you mean yesn't? It's either yes or no. And it is at yes so far. Better not track this guy. Okay, there we go. We are out of here. Yeah, this game kind of falls off after the 6th dungeon, to be honest. Just a bunch of dumb quests you gotta do. I guess now we tackle the Sky Keep. Which I'm not really looking forward to because that dungeon also sucks. In fact, I wouldn't even call it a dungeon. The dungeons in this game are actually good. Sky Keep isn't. Is this thing broken? I just had a late reaction time, I guess. Is bro or the STD bag? Bro could have went with Lysithea, but instead he's gonna go and he's instead gonna go for STD woman. Rip whoever was under Skyloft at the time. Yeah. Whoever just happened to be right below that is just dead now. I will admit, as much as I dislike this dungeon, the outside does look cool, and the entrance is pretty cool as well. Where you just gotta go claw shot your way in. I think that's pretty cool. Too bad the dungeon itself sucks. Okay, there we go. While living in the bottom of Skyloft, Chunky Kong. Wait, what? So why are we here? Because I have to be here in order to beat the game? I mean, I don't like this place, but I gotta do it, unfortunately. Like, believe me, if I could skip this place, I would, because it sucks. I don't know why Slim thinks it's fun. It's not. It's very boring and tedious. There's a bag of flour at the end of the dungeon, yeah. Which means we had to do it. There's Chunky, he's dead. This dungeon is not peak. It's anything but peak. Don't ask what Lanky did after DK64. He did 9/11. We all know that. Snow kept secret. I mean, this dungeon is just like a worse Ganon's castle. It's clearly trying to be like a Ganon's castle, but it's just not that good. Because there's no actual Ganon in it. Was the pilot based? Wait a sec. I think I botched this. Okay, wow. I have no idea how he managed to jump back. I mean, like, yeah, he was angled back, but I didn't think he would actually be able to turn around. That's actually pretty competent for Link. Is Dookie? Nah, it's somehow better than this. Probably because I had the based organs and the little spiral staircase thing that was pretty cool. And very atmospheric. But this is just boring. This is all the boring stuff of Ganon's Castle with none of the cool stuff. No Dark Lord, and it just kind of falls. Exactly. It's like, why didn't they just put Girahim and Demise in this dungeon? That would have been so cool. They are the bosses, more or less. It's just the game decided to splinter them off. I mean, I guess, yeah, it wouldn't make sense for them to be in the sky, but, like, none of this dungeon makes sense to be in the sky. Ocarina of Time reminds me of Wii Sports Resort table tennis. Because Ganondorf likes playing tennis. Like, I won't lie, Ganon's Castle, the earlier part where you're just doing little sage challenges and stuff, it sucks. It's not very fun. It's boring. No one wants to do these same little extra padding quests. But... Stop punching me. Dumb spider. Okay, there we go. Okay, I struggled way too much with that. Can I just shoot this bird? I can probably shoot it. What? No, that's not an arrow. There we go. Add Dwarf to one of the Mario table tennis games. Link made it to Mario Kart 8. Yeah, just added Ganondorf. Not even Link, just Ganondorf. Just put Ganondorf in there, yeah? That's Homer Simpson singing in Twilight Princess. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I need a claw shot off this. Is there some solid land I can land on? Having a beach party? I'll never unhear that. Yeah, I'd never really thought about that, but yeah. I can't unhear it either. Wait, how do I get out of here? How do I get out? I think I'm just gonna fall. Just give it up. I'll figure it out next time. I sort of remember what it sounds like. Okay. Wow, I was actually that close. Okay. You're welcome. These weird seal monkeys. It's Homer Singh, alright. Yeah. I just killed a butterfly. I feel kind of bad for it. I didn't deserve to die. Butterflies are among the few acceptable bugs. Get a job. People also say this sounds like Majora's Incarnation in Majora's Mask. This song. It kind of does. At least the opening of it. Jokes on Homer are. Have one. Total electric enemy death. Ugh. Moronic enemy alert. Really, man? Yeah, he is. You're right, he is. Right, bro, you wanna fire more crap at me? See ya. Thanks for the money. I can use it to pay for another potion. I might be able to finish this next stream. Well, I should be able to finish the dungeon next stream, no problem. What I meant to say is, like, I should be able to finish the game next stream. So next stream will probably be the finale. We don't even have any memes, so yeah. I can get actually pretty far here. All you do is turn to a dog and run around all day. Get a job. I know, right? Setting Hyrule is not is a waste of time. Why was it necessary for him to turn to a wolf? Because you just can't hit him at a certain point with your arrows, which is really weird. I don't know where your indication of that really is. Anyway, this is back before becoming an animal with some sort of weird fetish, yeah. I mean, that is a fair point. That is a fair point. Wait a minute. How are we gonna open? Oh, right. We can just go and shoot that eye. He turns into a dog and this freshly picked Tingle's ruby rooster. Tingle turns into a Jew. Now, to be fair, Belt, he was already a Jew in Wind Waker. Have you seen how much the guy charges for the freaking map translation? Charges like 400 rupees for translation. You need a total of like 3,200 just to beat the game. It's kind of dumb. So yeah, no, Tingle's Jewish in multiple games. He wasn't always Jewish, but he was definitely Jewish in Wind Waker. A dog? This guy really hates me. It's kind of annoying. I'm just gonna shoot this guy because I cannot be bothered. See ya. I'm probably gonna need a potion. 5 hearts is kind of at a scary range. Okay. Can't believe my favorite Zelda game features a Jew taking down birds. Oh right, we can just go use the lever. Explain first, my mom. I've never explained what those are to my parents, and I don't think I ever really want to. I mean, to be fair, my parents are very out of the loop. I mean, my mom was like, "What are goths? Like people dressing up in goth." She's just like, I don't understand." I'm like, "Well, to be fair, I don't really understand either, mom." She also seemed to think that goth was the same as steampunk, which, I mean, it's not. Bro's actually gonna play it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Okay, where are we headed from here? I mean, I don't blame you at all. That sounds pretty miserable. That sounds very bad. I mean, we could link it to the courage room, but I don't think it's really gonna do us much good. People wonder why. Yeah, I mean, the answers are there. You just have to look. They're there. You just have to look. Wait, is this the same room that we just were in? Well, yeah. The funny thing is, in China, the very hardcore communists, they want nothing to do with that degeneracy. In fact, they openly are opposed to homosexuality. Like, they absolutely despise it. They don't want anything having to do with it. It's usually the more right-wing, as in, like, libertarian right, that are actually in favor of, like, gay rights and stuff in China, rather than the left. Because, like I said, the hardcore left actually is... Ironically, in China, the hardcore left is actually very anti-gay. As weird as it sounds, but... TND... plus DLC to this puzzle. Libertarians scare me. Libertarians don't scare me, they just make me laugh. This is probably the biggest W Slim's gonna get. That's probably the biggest W Slim's gonna get with the China thing. You know what's even better, Gerudo King? Well, maybe not necessarily better, but what's nice to add on to that, they have, unlike Japan and South Korea, especially South Korea, they made it illegal to display twinks on TV. In other words, it's kind of forbidden to glorify twinks, which is very based. The fact that they're stupid is what scares me. Yeah. See, that's the thing. You're scared by the stupidity. I just laugh at it because it's like, how moronic. Based. Yeah, it is based. They see what's happening in South Korea and they're like, nah, we don't want this. See, censorship usually is bad, but I'm not gonna lie, there is some base kind of censorship. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be fully honest, there is some base censorship. Because there's just some things that just should not be popular. And it's just some things people are too stupid and fall for. And shouldn't. And that's why censorship, in certain circumstances, can work. Since he likes East Asians. If she was South Korean, I probably wouldn't give you the W. Unless she was like a self-hating South Korean. North Korean twinks on TV? That means I can't play the OG... Wait, what? North Korean twinks? Wait, what? North Korea is like the least twinky country in all of East Asia. They have the highest birth rate as well. By far. Their birth rate's like 1.7 per woman. It's actually pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's not at replacement level, but it's actually kind of close. Or at least by East Asian standards, it's actually relatively close. It was a typo. Okay, I was like, what are you talking about? North Korean twinks? Means I can't believe it. Wait, I don't get it. I don't get it. How does that mean you can't play Paper Mario? I don't get it. Mario's never a twink. Mario's a freaking fully grown man with a mustache. How is he a twink? Okay, let's not get me blown up. You thought you could get me, didn't you, game? Okay, I need to find a place to save. What else can you expect from North Korea? Not twinks, that's for sure. Named Twink? That's kind of weird. Only wore a catsuit that one time, he's fine, true. Even then, it doesn't look twinky. So, he's definitely fine. I said awesome. Is there a safe statue around here? See ya, bozo. Okay. Is there any place to save? I'm fairly certain there's a save statue in this room. I just don't remember where. Why does it do that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're probably gonna save right here. And resume next time. This is a good spot to save. I mean, it's not the ideal spot to save, but hey. We made some progress in the dungeon, that's what matters. Burn and smoke, but whatever. That is true. That is very true. How do you delete Metopia save file? I don't know. I've never had it, and I never intend to. If I've never intended to, then... If I've never had it, then how would I know? Are we deathless? Yes, we are. We are deathless, and I think next stream will be the finale. I'm not 100% certain, but I think we could probably finish it next stream. Probably. I don't know how long this dungeon will take, but I know the final fights probably only take like 30 to like 50 minutes or something. So, it shouldn't be that bad. If this dungeon doesn't take us like 3 hours, which I kind of doubt it will. Okay, yeah, if it takes us 3 hours, we're definitely not able to finish it. But if it only takes us like an hour and a half, which is what I intend, then we probably could, we could very easily beat it. It's probably mid, yeah, it probably is. So tomorrow is gonna be more. It's gonna be more Shadows of Lynch, not Shadows of Lynch. It's just Sacred Echoes with Belt. So that, and then on Monday is gonna be more of the finale, most likely, of this. So Jesse, yeah, we're gonna get trans Jesse. I didn't even realize Proctor was still here, to be honest. I didn't even realize Proctor was still here. I thought she'd left like an hour ago. I could never do a complete run because I would put multiple waifus in and then get bored of them and switch to other ones, bruh. Bruh. The closest I've ever done to that is actually make Lysithea on Dragon Quest. But even then, that was just me trying to screw around and make a... Because you can make your characters. You can make your parties. So I was like, you know what, let's make a mage girl that looks like Lysithea and is named Lysithea. This is Proctor's Ghost from the Future. What? Proctor's Ghost from the Future. That doesn't make sense. How does that work? That's not a Metopia problem. That is a former Slim problem. The game is fun. Yeah, that's more of just a Slim problem. How good is the customization in Dragon Quest III? I mean, it's not amazing, but oddly enough, the Lysithea mage actually looks like Lysithea. I'll post a screenshot later in the gameplay channel, and I'll show you what I mean. Tell the other others so they don't get the wrong idea about the game, so I mean, no offense. How are you going on there? What do you mean? In Dragon Quest? Well, I got molested by some guy, so... Not great. I explained in the Discord what happened. What characters do you make? I only made Lysithea... Well, no, I made Lysithea and Nadir. Nadir being a martial something, I don't know. But, I haven't really... Well, I haven't used either of them. I'm not sure when I'll put him on the team. I'm not sure who I'll remove for him. About the Forbidden Puff Puff, yes. Forbidden Puff Puff, yeah, indeed. Does Chimera know what I'm talking about? In Egypt? Yeah, the town is Middle Eastern. Anyway. I'm gonna end it off here, guys. See you later.